Dark Sean presents Elie Wiesel. Actually, it's pronounced Wiesel, so I'll just be calling that forever. I'm not a pirate, so why am I doing the accent? Anyways, Elie Wiesel, let's get this started. I like to call him the Mighty Knight. So then, let's get this started, eh? Dark Sean presents a Sean production. Elie Wiesel. Oh, it's spelled Weasel, but it's pronounced Wiesel. Let's get this started. So this guy was born on September 30th of 1928. You got that? September 30th of 1928. And a lot of things happened, well, in his lifetime. Much things have happened since then, and I'll just be telling you a few. This is his home country. Wait a second, guys. There we go. He was born in... Wait, he wasn't born in Hungary. He was born in Romania. So let's ignore the fact that ever existed. More things happened, and also he had to do a lot of things. He had to go and move to Hungary. After that, when the Germans started coming in, he pressured the Hungarian government to do this. His family was deported. And where did they send him off to? To the camps of Auschwitz. Now, if I was oversimplified, which I wasn't, I would have already animated this. But then again, I am not oversimplified, so, yeah. And conditions there were terrible. In fact, 90% of the people who were sent to Auschwitz were immediately killed. 90% of the people who arrived at Auschwitz were immediately killed, and that 90% included Elie's mother and younger sister. And they were all murdered, probably in the gas chambers, or we don't know how they were murdered, but they were definitely murdered. There's really so much that has happened. After he was transported to the Buchenwald concentration camp, he was in this bunker room. He was sent into this bunker room. Here is Elie Wiesel. It's just so horrific. After he was finally released, he decided to go find some of his family members were alive. He knew his dad was dead because he saw it himself. He also found out that his mother was dead. He was devastated by the fact that his younger sister was dead, but then he realized his two older sisters were still alive. And he went to meet them, and they all were all sent to French orphanages because when they were sent into the concentration camps, which is, I guess, 1944. Nope, I was incorrect. 1945, they were liberated. They were liberated on April 11th of 1945 by the U.S. Third Army. After rejoining his sisters in France, he went to the University of Paris, where he studied humanities. After that, he started writing a lot of things about the Holocaust. He didn't write about the Holocaust, though. He actually, for 10 years, he refused to really even talk about the Holocaust. So it wasn't until after he started his work as a journalist at the age of 19 and writing in the French magazine, and after talking to a person who won a Nobel Peace Prize, who was also an author, that he was convinced to write his best-selling novel, Night, which was actually originally written, the title was originally La Nuit. Wait, let me rewrite that for you. La Nuit. And then again, there's so much really that happened. Eventually, that was published and this manuscript was written in 1955. It was originally 900 pages long, but then it was shortened to shortened it into a manuscript in 1955, and in 1960 it was translated into the English title Night, delivered by Elie Wiesel, and then he also won the Nobel Peace Prize. Although originally he didn't sell many volumes, it did have some critique. It did have some popularity, and readers who actually started reading them started to really start reading them and liked it. In fact, even the New York Times said it. Not at that time, however. He went on TV shows, and he actually started earning a bit of money. After a few years later, 10 million copies were sold in America, and this was published into 30 different languages. That's pretty impressive, if you ask me. He even went to George W. Bush's place, and then also in 1999, which is the speech I have already done today. And his speech in 1999, called the Perils of Indifference, ranked 93 on the American Rhetoric's top 100 speeches. That's actually not bad to really get onto the top 100. Speaking of which, we're almost ending the series. We'll be ending the series of the 100th American Rhetorics next week. So, have you at it? I'll upload that video as a premiere. Also, that won't be my 100th top American Rhetoric episode. That will be the last one, and then I'll have to upload the episodes that I haven't done. So, yay! He died on July 2nd of 2016. Before that, he actually moved to the U.S. to New York, not New York City. He moved to New York after doing some stuff in France, and then he lived there permanently until his death that I just mentioned on. He died at, let me rephrase that. He died at his home in Manhattan at the age of 87. That's kind of old. You've had a long life, friend. Friend? No, you're not my friend. Well, not officially. I didn't even know you existed on the day you died. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And this is his grave. That's one of those words is probably his name in like his Hebrew language. So that is the end of today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And it turns out I had this animation that I created like a year ago, and I completely forgot about it. I remember promising you guys a year ago that I'd upload it, but it turns out I completely forgot about the project. And so I'll see you guys in the next episode. None out. Peace. None out. Click either of these videos if they're actually there. The end.